love life here in Korea. What can people expect? What have your experiences been, or what have you seen? Let's answer a combination of those three questions. Tijani, love life. I volunteer because clearly. I'll start. Fine, I'll start. Let's see, love life. Okay, I'll be honest. When I got here, I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
I think that's a fair assessment. New country, new people, all the things. Have I dated? Yes, I have. But I think now, for 2021, I think I'll put a more conscious effort into actually, whereas, because before it wasn't, I'll be honest, I wasn't really like, okay, it was just like, okay, this is happening sharp, but now I'm like, okay, let's put a more conscious effort, actually looking, searching. So
you're searching for love in Korea?
Yes.
Cupid.
I will, yeah.
Did you hear that Cupid?
Singing.
Yeah. So yes. I'll just say it. I'll say it. Yeah. So I am looking. Yeah. So, but see, the tricky thing though is I found it's hard to be organic about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're so far apart in different cities, you're gonna have to use the apps, Bumble, Tinder, etc. So for my personality set, that for me is a little too controlled, too boxy.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels forced almost, but because we're here, it's kind of like the only way you're gonna meet people, unless you go out a lot, which I do, so yeah.
You wanna agree with that?
No, I agree that if you go out a lot, you're more likely to meet more people.
Yeah.
Especially if you're looking at how do I phrase this without sounding bad? If you are looking at females from Korea. Yes, because they are more.
Well, no, let's call a spade a spade. Like let's name it. So
yeah. No, I didn't want to say something like Korean girls or something like it sounds bad. I don't know, sounds bad or something like that. I wanted to be politically correct for the space that we're in. But anyway, you get.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. But the people want to know.
No, but
I'm gonna correct you.
No, the point I'm trying to make here is that, for example, if you want to talk about Korean females, they are more likely to feel more comfortable with you.
Yes.
As a foreigner, if you meet them while you're out and about, than on these socials or these apps, because yes, they might say yes on the app, but then they're like, but black guy, we want to meet African guy. There's a bit of a variance.
There's a bit, yeah.
But when you're out and about, and I'm gonna say this, when the drinks start flowing, the walls drop a bit, they get a bit more comfortable, and then
I think that's what Koreans in general.
Yeah.
Because they're afraid to speak English.
Exactly. So
then
now
they start drinking, then the English comes out.
Yeah, and then now they're all comfortable, and then there's a decent conversation that goes on. But yay, they will ghost you.
I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
Ghost.
But I heard that. They will hurt you.
You're a guy that's trying to come here to Korea to do what we're doing, to teach and stuff. What's the dating scene like? As simple as possible, obviously.
Okay. I feel like I've already touched on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so,
then.
Okay.
Wait. Finish.
Let's let me be specific. For if you want to date a Korean, the do's and don'ts. If any.
I've never dated one per se, so I don't know what the do's.
Let's
date or
finish.
other things.
Yeah, like, okay, back to what I was saying, like, in a nutshell,
Sorry.
in a nutshell, Spay is right in a sense that you're most likely to meet them.
Is that bad? I'm sorry.
You most likely to meet Korean females on the apps, but it gets a bit more difficult when it's actually time to meet and greet. So your best bet is meeting them when you're out and about, where everybody's relaxed in a calm environment and they've met you and they've spoken to you, and there isn't that fear of I can't speak English or black guy or whatever the case may be. So I think if you want to go that route, just go out and meet people. That's the best way. And from what I've seen, the Korean gents or the relationship goals here is that you have to be very romantic. You have to be very romantic. You have to be
You can't be boring.
consistent. You have to be consistent.
This is true.
And you must be prepared for the matching outfits. Matching outfits. I'm not talking. By the way, disclaimer: I'm not talking from experience.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing from what I've heard. From what I've heard. That's dating in the Korean community. Elsewhere.
What about from you to foreigners? How's it dating other foreigners?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go to. I was like, then in the foreign community, I'd say also it's a mixture foreign community because firstly I feel like there's more girls than guys.
True.
There's more girls than guys, so the dating pool I think for girls is much smaller.
If they want to do foreign guys.
Yes, if you want to do foreign guys, I think it's much smaller than for guys. So there's plenty of options, but it's a mixture of going out and using the app because we are spaced out in different parts of Korea, you know. So sometimes you may meet somebody here in Jeju and you are in like West Pays in Yeongju, then you have to deal with a long distance relationship and you have to commute in and out, which is sometimes not ideal.
Especially in these cold times.
Especially in these cold times. But for me personally, besides the distance and the sort of distance and whatever is going on in the apps, I feel like it's relatively the same, the dating, especially if it's foreigner to foreigner or if it's your normal South Africans. I think the only time would be a bit different if maybe you're dating somebody from America or England or wherever else, because there are a few cultural differences. But if you find another South African, I think it's fairly the same. But I would say one thing just in closing and give everybody else a chance. The nice thing about dating maybe another foreigner or specifically another South African is that both of you need money. And
I was not ready.
Actually, you know what? You guys see Kulume then.
Yeah. Everybody's got money. So you guys can explore this country together and
Be like,
yeah.
yeah, because
Wait,
okay,
one more question for Sim.
Yeah.
Are you looking? What's the status for? We know this one is actively looking. What's your status for 2021?
Yeah, I'm open to looking.
you're open to looking.
I am open to looking.
I will say this though, guys. Even with y'all, once I found y'all, probably will never know.
What?
I won't tell you guys.
You lying.
I won't.
You are lying.
I won't.
You are lying. I am telling you now. You are lying.
Yes, I won't.
You are lying.
Me, I want to enjoy this relationship.
You are lying. You're gonna need to meet up with us and the person.
I'm not telling y'all.
You are gonna tell us who it is. You know yourself.
I'm not.
You know yourself. You know.
Okay.
Let me tell you now. If he's dating you and he doesn't tell us, he's not serious about you.
Oh, well.
I hate that bomb.
Next.
Okay,
Because
okay,
you
fine.
had something in mind.
No, that's true. What I meant to say would be I will enjoy the relationship in peace because we're such a small community.
Okay, anything you want to add?
Yes. Just back to the original point. If you're looking to date Korean women, your best chances are in the big cities.
Oh yes, that's a good point.
Just because the English there is flowing, literally, and they're used to seeing foreign guys and used to mingling with foreign people in general. So you have a better chance there. The foreign community, it's a hit and miss, bro. Like, it's
I feel like
you know,
it's normal.
it's so diverse,
Yeah.
and also so normal, you know. So I think it depends on what you're looking for. So if you're looking for a good time, you'll find that. If you're looking for a fling, you'll find that. If you're looking for something serious, it's a bit harder to find. I'm determined to find it, but it's findable. If you're looking for convenience, you can find that as well, just within the foreign community. Maybe watch out for the military because, you know, they're not here all the time. So if you fall in love, and they have to go, they get their orders. Okay, it's time to leave.
But I feel like there's normal people who date military.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts?
I only touch one that I found very interesting that with dating here, either or there's a time where we have to leave. So there's always a good chance you can meet somebody who's leaving now. Yeah. You can meet somebody when you've made your plans for 2 to 3 years and you're in a beautiful serious relationship and that person is like, whoop, but me end of the year, I want to leave. Yeah. So I don't know how or what more to put, but I feel like that was interesting because
data aside.
Yeah. Especially with foreigners. Then she lives in the States, and then love lives here. You are here now, and because I think also because I've seen not too much details, but there was an experience where 2 people were in love from different countries. Now they've been together for good. I think they were for a very long time, and they were very serious. Then it was the documents now, because now I started seeing documents of leaving, then saw some documents of, I don't know if they got married here, or then there was just a whole, it's a commotion, and I found that a lot of people that I know here that are dating long time, they all just came and they moved. I think one left she from the States, now she lives permanently in Korea, and the other one also was in the States and moved permanently to Korea. So you have to find a mutual place. And that is tough, because who's the mutual place? Like how do you have the conversation of, okay, we're gonna move to my country and you're gonna stay? So for me, that was, I think, the most fascinating, and this applies to either or, with a Korean or other foreigners. Because I remember there was one time we were just sitting, I met somebody at, I think, a cafe, and she was living in Faith, and she was telling me that she met this guy, almost like love of their life, soulmates, or that's what she felt, and oops, she signed papers, she's not renewing, the guy's on some, I'm not gonna move. So that's the only thing that I've really found interesting, that you can openly look visitas, but I think you'd have to, I think in future, consider those things of the contract. How long are these? Hey,
talk about these days.
Right. So
I'd have to learn how to do that. Go in with my head as well as my heart.
Yeah, I don't want to say put your head first, but
I have to learn how to do that, because
you just go in hard first and then you go on.
I'm extremes. It's either I will be extremely cold about it and just be like, we are here for this and that's it, or I'll do the other opposite and be like, all in.
Love lives here.
Yeah, next thing she's from Australia, and
it's like, but I love you. So this is why only y'all will know, because I won't be able to handle the hurt from everybody else.
Random question.
Let's talk money.
Wait, I've got a question. So how personal do you want to go on the relationship there?
Me, that's my input. I'm leaving it there.
Okay. I had a question.
Okay.
How personal do you want to go?
No, I just.
Oh, you had a question for me?
Yeah,
Specifically. Okay.
Miss me with that. Lastly, would you guys, I'm talking it beyond serious, further, with now meeting people abroad and other foreigners and other people, would you take it to the extent of marrying somebody who is not South African? This includes document, includes country, including everything. I know it's a random question, but would you do the risk of?
I've seen it play out in different scenarios, not in the teaching and career aspect. Like back home, I have a number of friends that married Americans, and they seem to have made it work.
Did they marry?
Some,
did they move?
Most of them moved to America. I think one, they got married in the UK, lived in South Africa, and they only moved back to the UK, where the wife was from, was because she couldn't find a job in SA. So I've seen it being done.
So you're open to it.
Open to it, not naive to the hardships of it, because those are very hard things, things to consider. If you're from two different countries, yeah. But again, see that's the hard talking. Like if we're saying if we're saying we're in love and we want to make this work, okay, baby, let's make it work. Let's see way forward.
And you, Susie?
I haven't seen enough to say that I definitely go down that route of going to marry somebody from another country. Like I haven't dated anybody from another country for starters, so I don't know. Nano will see the stick of having to explain everything now. Relationship I'm so as you know. Sifanele manje ngithi
Awazi nokunqaba.
Awazi nokunqaba manje. Ethi awuwazi manje.
Uzothatha ubhizinisi ngo2 ekuseni.
Yo, ngo2 ekuseni ucasukile. Yo. Ngiyabona.
Yo. Ususho washo and she's like, what are you even saying?
Yo. Yeah, but on the serious note, having said that, the heart wants what it wants, so like
you can't dish for it.
You can't dish for it. If you really want to make it work, and there's somebody that's willing to make it work, then you can. It can happen. Yeah, it can happen.
For me, I know myself. Where the boat flows, I would probably be the first to come back. Like, guys, here's how it goes.
Yeah. I agree with that. 100%.